Hello again, it's me, Ruth Craddock, or RJ Craddock, of the band Pushing 30, also the author of 13 Tribes of Cain series. So if you're one of my regular people, you know what this is. If you're not, you're new to this little shindig thingy I do here. What this is me pretty much just rambling about music and songs that get stuck in your head and some little information about them, and then me going on rants about things somewhat related to the song, mostly. Anyways, so let's get to today's song for this week. It is If I Die Young by the band Perry. Let's give it a listen. If I die young, bury me in satin, lay me down on a bed of roses, take me in the river at dawn, send me away with the words of a love song. Oh, 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 oh. Anyways, so what I do now is I turn down the music. We hear it in the background, but then I talk about it. Okay, so the band Perry is made up of the siblings Kimberly, Neil, and Reed. If I Die Young was their first #1 hit. It actually went 6 times multi-platinum, which is kind of impressive. They're sort of considered a country band / contemporary band. But anyways, okay, things to know. I am 5 days older than Kimberly Perry. Yeah. I'm born July 7th. She's born July 12th, 1983. So yeah, so that means she's a Cancer, which means she must be awesome, right? Yeah. Because Cancers are amazing. Anyways, so originally Kimberly had her own band, and her brothers would go along with her as roadies, and then eventually they formed their own band. So yeah, they won a few awards, CMA Song of the Year award, and her and one of her brothers actually appeared on Celebrity Family Feud one time. Interesting. So yeah, why did I pick this song? Personally, this is one of those songs that I heard and I was like, oh my gosh, I love this song. It's so good. Everything from the music to the lyrics and her voice, and I think they're great. I love this band. One of the things I love about it is that they're brothers and sister, and I just think how cute is that to grow up and become a band together. I mean, their parents must be all like so proud of them. I would find that adorable. In fact, my kids have talked about either forming a band together or forming or becoming filmmakers together. Like the one son that's mostly into art, he wants to be like the set designer, that guy, and the one son wants to be the director, writer, and the other son wants to be the actor. So what's funny about this is growing up. All right, so some background information you need to know about me and my family. My dad took a job in LA as a set builder, set coordinator, something like that. Around the time I was 7, I'm not quite sure if it was earlier, between 5 and 7, he moved out to LA to start working in the movies as a set builder. And slowly over time, my brothers all went out and worked with him in the business. And I don't know if it was ever really said, but there was this vibe, or the impression I had growing up was that Dad felt like sports and academics were a waste of time, and that the only thing we should be doing is getting in tech theater, musical theater, acting, choir, anything to do with the entertainment industry, because that was the future. And there was sort of like this notion that maybe someday we would start like a family film production company. So of course it didn't happen. Ironically, only one of my 5 brothers is still in the business. My dad just recently retired, which I thought would never happen. The man's one of those people that will work to the day he dies kind of person. So anyways, so he retired. But what's funny about that, you know, growing up, I wanted to be in sports, but like I was a little insecure, and then it, you know, I got this feeling from the family was that it was dumb. Sports were dumb, which is funny. You think about the rest of the world, like most people, sports are more important than the arts. In my family, it was the exact opposite. Yeah. So, yeah, it's funny as later on, like growing up, we didn't really watch sports. We watched the Utah Jazz, but that, you know, basketball team, but that was about it. And then, my brothers and my dad, they weren't into hunting or anything. But then my brothers all grew up and got married. Their father-in-laws were into sports and hunting and things, and they all sort of changed into normal guys later on in life. Whatever. So yeah, what else? There are a lot of famous family bands. I wanted to list a few of them. So the top 10 family bands, or most famous bands, or musical groups, are number 1, or let's go backwards. Let's go from 10 to 1. So that's more interesting. Like a countdown. Right, where's number 10? Okay, number 10, the Isley Brothers, or is the Isley Brothers. Okay, I don't know them. Number 9, the Beach Boys. Of course. Surprised they're number 9. Number 8, the Bangles. Okay. Number 7, Sister Sledge. I've never heard of them. Have to be some people I'll have to look up. Number 6, Gladys Knight and the Pips. Cool. Number 5, the Bee Gees. Number 4, the Carpenters. Of course. I love those guys. So number 3 is the Jackson 5. Then we have number 2, the Corrs. Again, somebody I don't know. I gotta look up now. And number 1, the Osmonds. Yay! Donnie and Marie. Yeah, so anything else to say? Not really. If you're wondering what's with all the hearts and the red and stuff, obviously it's like, is it February 2nd? It's Groundhog's Day. Oh my gosh, it's Groundhog's Day and I didn't remember, and I didn't watch Groundhog's Day. Great, now I gotta go watch it. Awesome. Best movie ever. Anyways, so yeah, in honors of Valentine's Day, which is coming up eventually, I'm wearing my heartsy getup. Also, it's my anniversary my wedding anniversary on the 4th of February here. Me and my husband, Johnny, the other member of Pushing 30, have been married for about 13 years. Yay! Crazy. Sometimes it feels like I just met him like last week, and other times it's like I've known him forever. So weird. Time's funny that way. Yeah, so that's what's going on with us this month. Hopefully I will see you next week. I know I said I'd start doing these weekly again, and then I skipped last week. Sorry, I have 5 kids. They don't always agree with my plans and things I want to do. So, make it work as I can. So, anyways, that's all for this week. I will see you next time for another Ruth's Random Song / Rant of the Week. Thanks for stopping by, guys.